Welcome back. So we're talking about managing relationships or navigating relationships in tight quarters, which brings me to a study I want to share with you called the Valiant Study. The Valiant Study is a study of 268 men over 72 years. It's a longitudinal study where they've been studying the same men for years. It's now been going on for more than 72 years, and they've passed it down from one researcher to the next. And what they were trying to do with this study was figure out what variables make it more likely for men to say they feel successful and happy. And so they measured a lot of variables, things like how long their commute was and how much they were sleeping and how good their health was, how much money they were making and what kind of relationships they had. And what was really fascinating is that they struggled to find any variable that really predicted these men's reports of their happiness and success. Money really didn't have the predictive value that we might think it did. Very little value in predicting their happiness and success. Same thing with sleep and commute and health, surprisingly. The only variable that had a significant impact on predicting their overall feelings of success and happiness was the quality of their relationships. This is powerful to understand. That what really makes us happy and feel successful is relationships. And likely, many of the most important relationships are in your life are in your home right now with you. And so I want to talk about a metaphor for relationships, and it's called the relationship bank account. And this is a concept where we have deposits when I might do something nice for someone, or I might, say something nice to someone. Those would be deposits. And then I also have withdrawals that might be where we have some kind of issue or I say something rude or hurtful. If I have more deposits than withdrawals, then my relationship is probably in a pretty good place. However, if I have more withdrawals than deposits, now my relationship can get to a relationship deficit where it could be a strained relationship. And if I don't watch it, I could eventually have so many withdrawals and so few deposits that my relationship could be almost relationship bankrupt. And so what I want to do is I want to limit my withdrawals and I want to increase my deposits. Because of the tight setting that we're in, there's naturally going to be a lot of withdrawals in tight quarters. You're just bumping into each other a lot. You're sharing space and there's more interactions that could possibly lead to some challenges or conflicts. So if we know there's going to be more withdrawals, one really clever thing to do, an important thing to do, is to focus on making some more deposits, kind of protect those relationships. So maybe it could be something like doing an extra chore or making a snack or preparing dinner or doing dinner cleanup afterwards. Maybe it would be something like just listening to someone who is struggling or feeling a little bit scared or nervous. Listening is a great relationship deposit if you do it right and really focus in. These are shared accounts, meaning that whoever I have this relationship with, it's a shared account that benefits both. And a positive relationship benefits both parties. It benefits me and it benefits my son, or it benefits me and it benefits my daughter, or myself and my wife. And so both parties benefit from these. And because of understanding that, as you are making deposits, you're not just doing something for someone else, but you're also benefiting yourself. Because each time you do something nice for someone else, you feel a little bit better. It helps build you up, and you're both benefiting from that positive relationship. We can minimize how powerful and how big our withdrawals are. And we can do that using the traffic light system that we taught in the previous videos around irritation. We can be careful to notice when we're getting irritated and calm down so we don't blow our top and make the big withdrawal, and we're able to stay a little bit calmer so the withdrawals might be smaller or non-existent. We can also do things to really think about what can we do to make more deposits. Life is all about relationships. The rest is just details. And it's so important that we protect those relationships by minimizing our big withdrawals and trying to do a better job of making meaningful deposits. So I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you on the flip side.